Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I'll be making puff puff. So puff puff is a popular Nigerian snack made of fried dough. It's soft, fluffy and sweet. And for this recipe I would need dried instant yeast. I've got sugar, salt. So the salt I use is the pink Himalayan salt, but you can use any salt. This salt is what I use in all my recipes anyway. And I'll be using nutmeg as well. I've got the plain flour and warm water in the jar. So I'll be listing all the ingredients and the measurement in the description box below. So I'm going to mix the yeast in warm water. So this is lukewarm water. So you mustn't use hot water and you mustn't use cold water. If the water is too hot, it will kill the yeast. And yeast likes warmth and sugar. So I'm adding a tablespoon of sugar. So this is dried instant yeast. It doesn't need activating anymore, but I just like to mix my the yeast that I use. I like to mix it in water just to make sure it's melted properly. So I'm going to set this aside and get on with the dried ingredients. So I've got flour, the plain flour in this bowl, and I'm adding the salt, the rest of the sugar, and I'm going to grate about a teaspoon of nutmeg. So I like using the whole nutmeg because it's got a stronger aroma, and whole nutmeg will last for years. So I'm going to mix this together until it's well combined, and I'll make a well in the center, and then I'll gradually start adding the liquid, and this is the liquid with the yeast. So I'm adding little at a time. So it's very important that you add little at a time so that you monitor the consistency of the batter. So at this stage I'm going to start using my hand to mix the batter. I do this just to make sure that there are no lumps and that I achieve the consistency I like with my puff puff batter. So you get this droppy consistency. So after mixing this, I'm going to cover with a cling film and a tea towel. I'm going to set the batter aside in a warm place for about an hour to rise until it doubles in size. So after an hour, you can see the batter has doubled in size, and I'm going to gently push it down to expel the air. You can see this soft, silky consistency. So the oil is already heating up, and I'm going to start frying the batter. As you know, puff puff is fried dough. So I'm doing this by pushing the batter between my thumb and index finger. This gives it that round shape. This comes with practice. And make sure the heat is on medium, because you don't want your puff puff to be cooked on the outside and be soft uncooked on the inside. So it's medium heat, and if you flip your puff puff on the other side, some may not turn flip, but don't worry, it will still be cooked. You can also use the ice cream scoop. So just dip this in oil so that the batter doesn't stick to the spoon, and keep frying until you fry all the batter, and this will also achieve the round shape as well. So the puff puff is looking gorgeous. You can see the golden brown color, and it's so appetizing. I'm going to tear into one of these to see how it looks on the inside. You can see how soft and fluffy it looks. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and remember to click the notification bell so you keep getting my videos. I'll see you next time. Bye.